Hello.
Hello, public at large.
Public
just,
at
just,
public at
just,
small, maybe.
hello, just Peter when they're editing.
Oh, I don't edit these. Unless I have to. They just kind of go, they go raw. This is sort of like a podcast tartar.
It's not really a podcast. It's more of a general catch up, to be honest.
That we should have like an opening song like that. If anyone wants to make a song, please feel free.
Sounds like you're volunteering.
Yeah. No, I don't know anything about music and I refuse to learn. I stand that my music taste is objectively bad, and I'm happy with that, quite frankly. I don't want to learn. I don't
It's Seamus, new person.
New person. It's fun. We so rarely get new people. We love to have new people. In a way, every week we're new people.
That's a good attitude. That's the
Thank
attitude to
you.
take.
Thank you.
Hello, Seamus.
Hello.
Hi, I'm new. Nice to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you
Nice to meet you.
too. How's it going?
It's pretty good. How's everybody doing?
Good, good.
What brings you to these parts? How'd you?
Well, I was hearing some really good stuff recently just on Instagram. I've been following the page, and I've been meaning to tap in for one of the meetings for a while. I'm part of the band Tent City, and we were playing on the bill
All right.
a couple months back at Sub Club.
Oh hell
Trying
yeah!
to-
I remember
Yeah.
talking to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted, I was just bummed out with all the Sub Club stuff, but I really wanted to just get involved and help in any way I could with like getting the scene going, and stuff like that. So happy to be here.
Hell yeah!
Heck
Praise
yeah.
Seamus.
Praise
Praise
Seamus.
Yeah.
We have two new praising segments. Praise
Awesome.
Seamus and Praise Guy segments. Well, the first question we simply must ask everybody here is if you were a utensil, any kitchen utensil, which one would you be?
As for the week, this is
As
not
for the
to encompass your entire personality. It's more of how are you doing type of a question.
A good question.
Peter, would you like to start us off?
I can begin, sure. Let's see. Today I am a garlic press.
Yes.
That's my
Very
vibe
nice.
for the week. I'm a garlic press. It's like still have pretty few uses, but slightly more firm than last week's silicone barbecue brush.
I think I'm just a spoon today.
Yeah, yeah. Be a
Sometimes
spoon
you're
today.
just a spoon.
Sometimes you're just a spoon. Oz, Seamus, any thoughts on utensils for the week?
Can't say that I've been thinking about that recently, so I forgot about that being a thing here.
I'm gonna link
just-
you all a quiz that I found from Playbooks.
This quiz has not been vetted at all. Oh my god. I actually kind of want to take it.
Why were you prepped for this?
Yeah, that was so fast.
To be honest, I kind of thought it was gonna be just me and Peter again, so I thought we'd have to do.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's I'll just kind of silently be staring at the camera while we do the quiz.
I'm just saying, maybe it's for a future meeting. If you are scrambling to find an answer, you can always pop on the quiz.
That's true. Oh my god. Okay. That first question is really topical because I'm currently working on a group essay right now that I refuse to stop talking about. It's about dragons. I'm doing a paper on how dragons have been interpreted in modern children's media, and what I will reiterate is that university is a joke. and this paper is like 13 pages long.
I haven't gotten an email back from Swans, and I realized I misspelled the word inquiry in the email subject. So I feel like maybe they've just dismissed me outright. For that. I guess I owe them an apology, maybe.
Just tell them that you were drunk at the time, because they run a bar. They can respect that.
Sorry, Swans, I was drunk.
Sorry, Sons. I was
try
drunk while I was
again.
writing this email. Please take me seriously.
I don't know. Do you have any advice? Should I do need to follow up. Should I acknowledge the misspelled word?
I think that's fine. I think maybe you follow up once, and then if they don't respond to that follow up, just be like, okay, I get it. I spelled inquiry wrong. No, please just give me a slot.
Yeah. We'll do one normal follow-up before I start getting petty.
You ask them what their favorite utensil is.
Oh my god, that's genius.
Then they have to respond.
Exactly. Eric,
Eric.
you're shrouded in darkness out there.
Thanks, Oz saved me. I just like locked myself out of Discord.
Oh no.
Because I forgot my password. It ended up being stupid ass password, but I only found that out after. So then I did forget your password, and then I did like do a suggested password,
Right.
and then I said save that on my phone so that I could like later look at it and like save it somehow, you know. And so then when I tried to log into Discord and I pressed use suggested or like use the remembered password, it was my old password still, and not the new random ass one that I just made. It was like ZX12 period.
I hate to break it to you, Eric. The link to this particular call is also just publicly on the website.
Just start off the call with a learning point right away.
The academic advice section.
Yeah. Wow.
Eric, what kitchen utensil are you this week?
Oh, this week. I'm a wait, does that count? I was gonna say I'm a rag because I'm trying
That
to
counts, yeah.
I'm trying to soak up all of Oz's band stuff right now. There's a bunch of new
Sweet.
songs to learn.
How's that going for you?
It's good. I just started having I listened to all of the tracks, but now I just have free time to actually go in and like do the like notations. So that's what I'm gonna be doing after this call too.
Nice. Yeah,
fun.
sorry about the tab situation. Alexis has like a lot of work this week.
No problem.
But she'll be on
It's-
it soon.
No, it's fun. Tell her don't worry about it because I got it under control now. I can do it like all tonight.
All right.
Sick. Also, Seamus, I haven't met you before.
Hi, I'm new. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. That's awesome.
I just sent the Discord invite, Seamus, if you want to hop in there. We mostly only talk during the meetings right now, but it might be active later on.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also new, so.
We're all new, you know, in the grand scheme of things.
I was born 6 hours ago. This is a really terrifying time for me. So fresh.
Have you gotten any emails back from any venues, Eric, perchance?
No, I've really just been talking to friends that are down to perform. I forgot that was a deliverable of mine.
That's all good. I just you just emailed like Freemasons, right? Let's see what I was
Oh yeah. So I mean, with them, I think I can now actually get like a proper response because I can give them April 15th. Also, sorry if my Wi-Fi is like cutting in and out.
Oh, that's good.
Um,
That's good.
Okay, but I went to Swans. We can call that some research, and they're apparently like it seems very unlikely that a show underneath there would be possible. Like the rubber boot.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I know it hasn't been used for a while, but I knew
Yeah.
someone who worked there recently and was saying that the owner was like trying to get it operational again. So I thought if we could help.
Oh, okay.
But then she doesn't work there anymore and apparently isn't on that great terms. So I had to go with old email. And
Right. Okay.
so that's a maybe though. Be cool to.
It would be even be fun to help them like try to get it going again, you know?
Yeah, exactly. If they'd be down to approach it as kind of like a joint project.
Yeah, yeah.
But I misspelled inquiry in the email. So,
No.
so that's a lost cause.
Oh, where's Siri when you need her or whatever? Autocorrect.
A cruel mistress.
What about the band shell?
Nima was
Okay, he was on them.
Yeah.
I'll message him.
Okay.
I think.
I've
Go ahead. Sorry.
I've kind of just been getting hyped up for Ptolemy, and I don't know about you.
Oh
all.
yeah.
Still the backup plan.
Told me. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll do that. So Seamus, we're thinking of doing a show on April 15th, and we're trying to get a venue, but our backup plan is, we're gonna have a show on that date regardless. So worst case scenario, we're just gonna go to Ptolemy and play outside, I guess.
That'd be sick. Yeah. I mean, why not? Yeah.
Why not? Do you know any potential playing places? Maybe someone's house? Anyone that does house shows or anything like that?
Yeah, well, it's a good question. I was actually just talking, like with my band, like Tent City, where we just emailed a bunch of venues to like get some shows around town, and we didn't really hear much back. Like I think we were, we sent an email to like a bunch of places like that. Like I was thinking of like, I don't know. Usually we email like Lucky Bar or like the event center downtown and like stuff like that. But we weren't getting anything back right now. I'm not sure why. Sometimes they're just kind of like that. They just don't email, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think house shows would be sweet. I don't have anybody like off the top of my head, but I was just talking to a friend of mine, Clayton. He's in a punk band called Market Large in town. I don't know if anybody's heard of them, but they play around and they were saying that like they're down to like do more like house shows or try to get like more of the scene going through that lens. I don't know if that's something that y'all talk about here or like if that's an option, but yeah, that could be good.
Definitely an option. I think we're kind of down for anything. It's we're more of like a just available to help kind of situation at the moment.
Oh yeah.
So
That's where I recognize you from, Seamus. You always hit up my last band about playing together, Geist, but
Oh, cool.
it was like right before the pandemic and like we could never get a show in, but maybe now with the new one.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was gonna say I really like. Yeah, I didn't recognize you from there, but yeah, Geist is amazing. I really like what you had. That was awesome.
Thanks, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to keep the creative juices flowing now, but
Totally, yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't have like specific. I wish I had better suggestions for the team, but yeah, I'm just down to like help out or like brainstorm because like I've just been talking with a bunch of people like around town who I think are pretty similar to us, who are just feeling like it'd be really good. Like there's a lot of really talented like and creative like musicians here and artists of any medium, and it'd be like really, I think like it'd be sick if we found a way to like, I don't know, just make that whole thing grassroots, and just do it like from the ground up in any way, like. But yeah,
don't worry about not having like anything to like. There's really no hurry on any of the stuff. The goal is just like you're saying, there's so many people and so many conversations happening that if we just provide some sort of connective tissue, like
yeah,
things have to spring up.
Totally, yeah.
And, like,
So-
It's cool to just make connections even. So I'm good with that. Like,
Exactly. So if no one's emailing back for live events, I think we can just focus on the like list of artists that we were thinking of getting together, like the browsable list of local artists. I'm gonna pop that on the Discord right now because
Right.
I think you all play music, so we can just start with our own.
Could you also put it in this chat if it's not already?
I don't think I haven't made the list yet. I'm just gonna
Oh, I see. Okay.
put it on the Discord for people.
Rolodex. I really like referencing Rolodexes. I don't know why. They're just such a specific piece of culture.
Yeah. For the Rolodex, if that's what we're gonna
Yes.
call it.
I'm pro Rolodex.
Are we down for Rolodex as the name of this project, I
Let's
guess?
do it. Sounds fun.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
What
What
does
do
that
you think-
mean?
A Rolodex is like before like smartphones were that big of a thing. You kept like all your contacts in a little roller thing. that
Oh,
had
okay, I
your
remember
on it.
those.
So the idea is to make it like a little browsable contact list for anyone who's looking to book.
Yeah,
around
that's pretty
the program.
cute. All right, cool.
Yes.
Um,
I
what should we call-
affected things.
I thought it was a watch, Oz. Don't worry.
For real, like. I mean, like, definitely that's where my mind went to at first. I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
It's in the same genre of like Word. Something that ends with Dex. I feel like an Omnitrix is there too, like from Ben 10.
Wow, that was a throwback.
I really wanted one when I was a kid. Like I really wanted like the watch. Yeah.
That was so sick. So are you pretty much just like making that list so that people can just like add names onto it?
Yeah, I was thinking it probably could be like a tab on our website, and I think we can actually like reach out to people and be like, would you be interested in being included in this list? I'm pretty sure like, why would you turn that down? So
Yeah, and have like maybe have a cap at like set like length, but then if they just like want to play like 1 or 2 songs, you could do that too.
I guess that's the question I was gonna ask. Like, how much information should we collect at this point? Like the name, maybe like a brief genre description, contact email.
Yeah. Or
that realistic for now, or what do y'all think?
Do like a Bandcamp link or something if their music is like available on like YouTube or
Streaming link? Yes.
like you could, and you
Yeah.
can make some of these like like you can make all those types like optional just to not ward
Right,
off
yeah.
anybody.
Peter, sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no.
I was gonna say, because like I remember how we had the contact form
for which?
or on the website.
Oh yeah.
Could we make that be able to be filled out in a way, like make it a form on the website to be added?
Yeah,
put
we
in the
can. I can't make it so that it would automatically add it to the website, but I can make it so that it would like email to us and then we can add it from there.
I think that'd be a pretty elegant way of doing it.
Yeah, that works for me. Yeah.
So for the questions, we're gonna have act name, genre description, streaming link. What else did we say? And then maybe like a personal blurb?
Yeah, that works.
No?
Little blurb works.
Should we-
I don't know, that's nice.
Should we let people upload an image? Am I getting to
I think
They-
that's fine because they can just, decide not to, but if they want to, it's great to have the option.
You should make the blurb like a sentence and then yeah, the option of the image. Because like that's another thing. They could just like, I don't know, it's kind of fun to be able to like condense it all into one thing, and it's good. It'd be good for like an MC or whatever at the event.
True, yeah.
oh, that's true.
But it also depends on like how many we actually get, because like if there's a lot of bands, then that would be like ideal, but if there's like less than we thought, then like longer introductions could be.
I feel like with this project, we don't have to wait around and see if people submit it. I'm pretty comfortable like trying to get this out there and get this populated, because I think it'd be a useful tool, because I bet there's people out there who want to book shows and just don't have the time.
Right. Sorry, I forgot that this was just like the kind of directory thing that it's just like gonna constantly be added to. Sorry, Rolodex.
I think directory might
No,
be
that's lame. That's lame.
okay.
Louise, if you try to change it, I will. You're gonna wake up with no knees or elbows.
I don't want that.
You certainly wouldn't. I'm not saying I'll do anything, but I'm just saying that's honestly probable. That's probably what's gonna happen. You're gonna be
And you really
totally
wouldn't want that.
loose. You wouldn't want that.
Oh, no one would.
Be a terrifying way to wake up.
Sorry, I'm writing this message. Discord.
Yeah.
Still
You
trying-
could, you could also like include additional information if people want to write more than a sentence.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think we just like as much information as they want to give us. We could also do it for just like not only bands. Like we could just do like other
I've been saying acts in all the links.
acts. Yeah, that works. That makes sense. Be like, what kind of act are you? I will include juggling on the list because I sincerely hope we do get a juggling act.
Awesome.
Mike knows how to juggle. My former roommate, he juggled for in elementary school. A certain elementary school did a circus. They put on a circus, and my former roommate knew how to juggle. He had even like the special balls, like the special specific juggling balls. Yeah. He also had throwing knives. that less of an act, more of a thing to own, but
I'd be so down for a carnival.
oh my god, that'd actually be really sick. We put on a carnival, that'd be dope. That's honestly just like a great theme for an event too. If you like a
Yeah.
carnival themed event.
It's like we couldn't rip off that like Rolling Stones though one, or you know, that's
What?
so like iconic.
I don't know enough about music to know if I'm ripping anything off or not. that's the confidence I go into things of like I am the one who did this.
Just pure genuine ideas. I love it.
Yeah. I try not to learn about most things that are important or relevant. This is why I'm writing my dragon paper.
Are you almost done with that?
It's pretty much done, yeah. We're just in the final stages of editing.
There's crows around my building again. Is that a seasonal thing? Is it the season? Just trying
I
to
don't
get.
think I don't think crows are seasonal. Louise. I
There
think
wasn't
that
crows for a long time, and now there's crows again. Fuck.
they're coming for you, Louise. They're coming for your elbows and knees.
Yeah. What else? What else? What else?
We haven't done our praise guy segment yet.
Yeah, praise guy.
Praise guy. Remembers our praise guy segment. I like the lore we're creating for this show because
Guy
Hmm?
for a little while about Sub Club for his article. And
You
he
talked
talked.
to him? Oh, sick. How was that?
I don't know.
Gala.
He talked to Steve.
Oh, he talked to Steve. I see.
I also talked to him, but I feel way less qualified to speak on the space than Steve. So we'll see.
I mean, you're personal friends with Steve. You're a confidant. I think it's so funny to describe anyone as a confidant. Such a specific role to have.
Oh, you were talking about assigning random roles.
Yeah.
Someone should be the official confidant.
As Archbishop,
Yeah, exactly. We got to still address people as their titles.
Archbishop. God, I've meaningless titles, man. They're so. Wait, Louise, where's your General Ketchup hat?
Oh yeah, I do have it handy.
Hell yeah.
General Ketchup.
If you can't tell, it is a pink rhinestoned hat that says, does it just say London?
It just says London.
The heart rhinestone of the Union Jack. That was your mom's, right? That used to be your
I don't know
mom's.
where this came from.
I don't
To be honest
remember.
with you. It appeared within
It's
my
just been-
life.
It's been around for a long time. I'm so glad it's been reincarnated for this purpose.
I had a question, if I'm able to throw it out there. Basically, like for my friend's last like album release thing, I did like a really like short little write up on it, and I was wondering if anybody would be down to do the same thing for his next one, because it just starts getting like silly after a while if like I'm the only one being like, I like this is good stuff, you know. It'd be cool to like get other people's like,
You mean just to
Take
just like
some.
listen to it and like write
yeah
a positive review?
not
If I
well,
enjoy it,
like
if I enjoy it.
yeah, exactly yeah, if anybody like has the time.
Definitely
that'd
would
be
be down to give it a listen and see if I have something to say for sure.
Wicked. All right, I'll send it somehow once I get back into Discord.
Yeah, my music taste is objectively bad, so I feel like I don't I don't think you would want my input.
Hey, this stuff is really hard to hate. It's like it's just so feel good.
There you go. That's your opening line right there.
Yeah,
This stuff
I'm
is really
handing
hard to
it to
hate.
This album is hard to hate, but somehow I did it.
Oh no.
I did.
That's a real hook though.
I took a class on like writing for the arts, and we had to do like a movie review. And the movie we were tasked with watching was like pretty low budge. It was like one of those ones that you have to buy on Vimeo. And it was half scripted, half improv, and it was really bad. But honestly, writing a negative review, super fun, to be honest. Really fun time. I feel bad about it because I'm like, wow, this obviously had a lot of heart in it, but it was just really did not pay off.
So good. Hey, but you've got to learn how to like critique in a strong way of it.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I want to be like the the critic from Ratatouille.
Okay, well, this song is.
Is
gonna
this where
make
you perform the monologue, Peter?
In
Are you
many
trying to set
ways,
yourself up to perform the monologue, which I
the work of a
definitely know
critic
you've
is easy.
memorized?
We risk very little, yet enjoy a position over those who offer up their work or themselves to our judgment. We thrive on negative criticism, which is fun to write and to read. But the bitter truth we critics must. I'm honestly, I'm really proud of how much of this I'm remembering right now. If anyone wants me, can we add me to the Rolodex? But just like, we'll say as much of the Ratatouille monologue as they can remember.
We can add you to the Rolodex as a host option.
That's true. I could. Oh,
I
that'd be
do love a
fun.
host at a show.
A host at a show is very
That'd be
fun,
awesome.
and it gave me something to do, which I always appreciate.
I'm actually going to say that as well. Also, if anyone doesn't do anything, wants to be a host at someone.
If you don't do anything but also want attention, I have a great role for you.
Put down the bio, like Peter's really good at turning away people at the door for it being full.
Oh my god, that was honestly
That's-
that show was that was. I remember there were two people who came in who were really pissed that the show was full.
Oh, I can't. That one of those. Well, I wasn't pissed. Maybe I was the nice one. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
I was just
there,
like, ah.
there were, yeah, no, I remember there were two specific people. You weren't one of them. You weren't one of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, people were mostly just like bummed out, and I felt very bad. But sometimes people were like really like weirdly pushy and like I literally I don't know what you want me to do here. Yeah. Also, at the time, I was in like a floral jumpsuit. Like, I don't know how much power you think I have in this realm, but it's not nearly as much as you think.
What else? What else?
We have the academic advice segment. Should we do
Yeah.
that?
Does anyone have any academic advice to offer?
Any advice for any students out there? Eric, you look like you're about to say something.
I don't know. I just had like a midterm today, and even though like the test went meh, I'm like not being too like I'm not clinging to my misfortune there, because like I still feel like I could really apply it in a real life situation, and I still think that I've really like absorbed that like knowledge. So what I get back on the test is like less important to me. I don't know. I think that's a good
Oh yeah.
that's a good outlook.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't just focus on the grade.
Yeah.
Try to just grow from it. Yeah.
Fantastic advice.
That's really good
Thank you.
advice. I absolutely
you.
wish I could take it. I wish I did not value my entire life on my grades, but that is it. Yeah, but that's great advice. Just
Thank you.
if you're not like being good at tests and knowing the material are completely different like
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, that's the thing. I could have like crammed this thing. Well, like anyways, even if I got a really good score on this, but then just forgot it all right after, then like what's the point?
Yeah.
It's more of a time waster. So, speaking of which, if anybody needs some operations management help with this name and logo, I got you.
This is operations management, my friend. You're
You better start believing in them. You're in
Yeah.
one. That's a Pirates of the Caribbean quote for anyone. Can that be a segment?
Pirates of the Caribbean quotes. Okay, will you prepare a quote?
Yeah.
each
No,
week?
and like prepare like a audio, like prepare a little sound bite, like a little song to play while you're saying it.
Yeah, I can do that. I can absolutely do that.
Segment will be called Archbishop Peter presents a
Should be-
quote from Pirates of the Caribbean.
You should just like butt in whenever you have like a quote to add, and then like each week it's like from a different movie. Lovely.
That's it. Okay, that's I hold on, wait. It do.
Yeah.
Catch
Is that
up.
is
Catch
that what
up
your
on-
test was on, Eric?
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I was on like kind of the soft side of like operations management. Yeah. I don't really want to try to use a bunch of words to explain it because I don't like fully grasp any concept, you know. So I'll just leave it at
That's
that.
I have an employee evaluation tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, freaking out a
Have you
little
had
bit.
one before?
No,
Wow.
they don't do them. They just decided to do them, and I'm concerned that maybe it's just a friend and they just specifically want to talk to me about my performance. We'll see, I guess.
God.
If I get fired, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, please do. I mean, you've been with him for like how long now? Like 2 years?
Like 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't fire you now. 2 years.
Yeah, they
That's
can't.
just-
Not allowed
They
to.
can't. They're not legally. Legally, everybody knows after 2 years, it's your job for life. Supreme Court rules.
Hmm. Are we missing any segments? Oh, someone has to recommend an album.
Yes. I also absolutely forgot to listen to the album for this week.
It doesn't
I
Me
know,
too.
Sorry. Yeah.
Say an album. It doesn't matter if anyone actually listens to it. Me and Peter have both on though. So does anyone have
Yeah.
any music to recommend?
No, but I have a question before talking about that. In regards to like the whole artistic, like looking for acts or artists and so forth. I'm wondering if we could also maybe like on the Instagram page or both, like on the website as well, have something where it's for traveling bands so they can like connect with us and we can act like as a middle person to connect them with promoters who want to throw shows with them and so forth. Because I find a lot of the times I was talking to a few of my friends who try to promote shows, and there are certain promoters in the city with different genres of music that kind of like they take all of the traveling bands because they know them in some sort of capacity, and it just kind of like it also speaks to the fact that a lot of those traveling bands, they're not necessarily from here or spend too much time here, so they don't know that there's other options. And then it creates this sort of like situation where the same shows are happening with the same folks over and over again, and doesn't really leave
Right.
room for variety and like to connect with other people.
Yeah, that's a great point. I just added to Discord to also include acts that are willing to travel. And in that vein, I think it'd be cool once it actually starts working for it to say also when the act has been most recently booked. And maybe have it sorted from the one that's hasn't been booked, like in the reverse chronological order. So I think we can do that, right? Just manually.
Probably. I don't know. Squarespace is malleable. Get your little fingies in there. Do a lot of work. Didn't like that. Not happy with how that came out.
Great idea. Yeah. Traveling bands as well.
Hell yeah.
Or acts. Jugglers encouraged.
Jugglers not only encouraged, but given priority.
Shit.
We're gonna invite people out to a show and it's just like a dozen people going like this. No music allowed.
Yeah.
This is that album I was listening to last night when I was trying to study.
Oh, yeah.
Frippin' Eno live in Paris,
Cool.
1975.
Hell
Some
yeah.
crazy.
That
It's
could be
like
the album for the week.
it's like study music if you
Cool.
don't have any caffeine. Throw that on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Live in Paris, 1975, you said?
Yeah, it's let's see the actual live in Paris 28.05.1975. This is the
Yeah.
date.
Hell yeah.
1975. Oh, yeah. Nice.
And make sure it's not like blasting when you push play, because there's some screechy stuff. Yeah.
Sometimes it's like the screeches, they just hit the brain right. It's like
Especially
scratch-
when you're like about to like drift off when you're looking at the screen. Oh my.
I like music that scares you.
Pee your pants a little bit.
Just a little bit.
The scariest song I can think of is Spinal Meningitis by Ween. That creeps.
It's a scary song.
Mine was the start of like Smooth Criminal, I think. My sister and my friend used to like go in a room and like hide and turn off the lights and like call me to come in, and then like I'd open the door and it would just be like and like some breathing noises and like some freaky shit, and I just like all they'd hear was just me getting out of there.
That's such. That's
It's
so
a small
funny.
thing, but you're really great at vocal sound effects when you're
It was like three
Painting a
steps.
picture.
It's like I was out of there so fast.
I'd say the scariest song is any song with xylophones in it, because that's just skeletons. That's the instrument of a skeleton.
Maybe in like a 50s like cartoon. I love all of those.
Yeah, I love the cartoons where everybody's kind of just like always like moving a little bit.
Yeah,
Just like, yeah.
Bouncing.
Yeah, just that's how I try to walk, and it unsettles people.
Remember the one time, Peter, when we were in school and we were doing this bit where we were just like very dramatically slowly walking, but without lifting our feet off the ground?
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Continue, please.
Well, then we walked by someone who was having a really bad time and was crying in the hallway. And
But we didn't
Yes.
realize it until it was too late,
yeah,
and we were just doing this bit, and so we just powered through, and probably not the right call because you could stop a bit at any time, but just
Yeah.
powered through. It was
Maybe
feel like that is the
brightened their
type-
day.
I'm sure they didn't
Maybe-
notice. They were
yeah,
pretty much
they were also actively being comforted, so there was yeah. I feel like that is the dichotomy of high school. You should have the dumbest shit you've ever seen, and coinciding with like the most intense emotional like highs and lows.
Uh, so did we check off all the points?
I think so. Have we done all of our segments? We're about 5 minutes out from where we usually end these.
We can call it early, you know? Why not? Have we done all
Yeah.
the segments?
Have we generally caught up?
Does everybody feel caught up, generally speaking?
Generally speaking.
Oh, no, actually, what's happening with the funds? Did we decide on
Oh,
who
yes,
we're gonna
we-
donate it?
Well, I think we decided a while ago to just donate it to who we initially said, because
Yeah,
we did say that on the website when we were asking people to donate. So it was it's 300 to Food Not Bombs, 300 to the Vancouver tenant unit, 300 to the Victoria tenant unit, and 300. What was the fourth one, Peter?
Indigenous Action Mutual Aid.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The company is just
donated.
called, or not the company, but like the organization is just called Indigenous Action. But I feel like I should add mutual aid there to clarify.
yeah. So we currently have $0.
Hell yeah.
Sick. Starting from the bottom. Again.
Hey, but we're not in debt. Not in debt.
Not in debt, and we don't have monthly expenses of any sort yet.
Yeah. Listen, we invest those $0 by 2040, we'll be rolling in cash. We'll all be driving Teslas, which again
Oof.
is the end goal of this whole thing.
Yeah, embezzlement,
Embezzlement.
fraud.
Owning Teslas. I almost got hit by a Tesla today. I was really bummed I didn't, because that is bank right there.
That's really
Get hit
good
by-
news. It's really good news that you weren't hit by a car.
Thank you. But I mean, you get hit by a Tesla. They got money.
Okay.
Oh, I got
got
one
some-
last thing. Should we like what's the situation? Actually, I guess I'm gonna jump in the gun. I was just gonna say about like starting to like promote the April 15th thing, but I guess like the location is like kind of good to know before doing that.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to know the location really. We can just know the acts.
Do we know the acts?
We don't know the acts, but
should,
that's
should we
pretty
move to that
easy
in,
to put together.
in the business bee?
Talk about that in the business business B section.
Bee
Oh, we forgot about B business. Peter,
business, right. Sorry, that's a segment.
Did you Google the thing that you were gonna Google?
Nope, forgot what it was.
Okay, so that's it for B business. So my immediate instinct would be to have the first show just be, acts from the collective, like us. Yes. Should we do that?
Us, the movie, the show. We'll all have to wear red jumpsuits and hold scissors.
Would you all be down to play?
Yeah, I know like my group is, and if there's room for more too, I have like a couple friends who would also be down.
Okay, well,
But so how many of like in ours is there? Like that's
I mean, we don't all have to play, but I just thought that was like an easy place to start.
no, yeah, for sure.
Because to be honest, I don't know what the most fair way to book that first show is. If we
So,
have any thoughts on that.
I think I missed this probably last meeting. So this is just a regular show and we're looking for bands that we already know.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
current goal is to do one show a month, and we're aiming for the April 15th for the first one. And we're
Okay,
trying to get a venue, but the plan is that if we can't, we're just gonna do it outside.
nice, love it.
Yeah. So bands for that.
We're gonna get tipped off, and like the cops are gonna start watching these weekly meetings, and they're just gonna know they'll be up until.
Well, that's
before.
why there's the B section, the not recorded B
Yeah,
section.
and that's why "Told-me" is just a fake word for.
Yeah, it
okay.
stands for tonight, or maybe I.
or later maybe Eric. Yeah. I don't know.
I, Eric.
Yeah.
Hell
How do
yeah.
you all think we should get that first lineup? What's the way to go?
We're at 5:45. Did we stop recording?
Okay. Yeah. No, we haven't
Should we
stopped
move to
recording.
business B?
Moving on to
Right,
Bye,
business B.
everybody. Bye,
Goodbye,
people
public at large.
small, public at small.